Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to the journey, everybody. So, Nintendo announced the Nintendo Switch Lite about a week ago, and the internet is literally splitting in half. With one half of them arguing that the Switch Lite is a waste of time and waste of money, and the other half getting excited. The biggest argument for either side is that knowing Nintendo's track record of all of the different variants of Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, all of the variants going into the 3DS from Game Boy, and Nintendo doing all of this, people are getting worried that Nintendo's going to continue to do this trend with a more expensive console. I haven't seen this many people upset since their favorite anime site got shut down. But honestly, I don't feel like it's such a bad thing. Nintendo has been putting out different variants of the same console for a long time. I don't think it's a bad idea at all. Nintendo is pretty smart by doing this. It's what they do. So getting upset about it is not gonna help any. Like, if we all can see their pattern coming, then the best thing you could do is probably prepare for it. Maybe they'll come out with more colors and a color you'll be interested in. So as of right now, when they announced it, the Nintendo Switch Lite was coming out with their boring gray, which is probably the last Nintendo Switch I recommend anybody to get. The yellow, which is pretty cool, the teal, and then the special edition Pokemon Light Switch with the two legendaries from the box art is going to be on the back of it. Now, if I were to grade them from, best to worst, it would probably be that special edition that's going to come out probably with the games around that time, maybe a bundle deal. They haven't announced anything yet. Then it would be the yellow one. The yellow one is supposed to represent the Super Mario question mark block. I think it looks pretty cool with the yellow and the white. Third would be the teal, and then lastly would be that off gray that, I don't know why they would do that. As it sits right now for the regular Nintendo Switch, to get certain colors, you actually have to go by, off-brand or third-party manufacturers to get the cool colors. Basically the same kind of colors that the retro consoles had, like the atomic purple, the green, the white, the retro style. They have the 8-bit, the 16-bit controller Joy-Cons that you just take apart your old Joy-Con and put it together. I just don't understand how come Nintendo isn't the one releasing these Joy-Cons. I feel like as a company, there's a lot of money to be made with releasing the different colors. PlayStation has 20 different colors probably of the DualShock 4 controller. With some of the Nintendo controllers, it's actually really hard to get because you have the Super Smash controllers, which are basically regular Joy-Cons with just two white lines on them. They also have the Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee controllers, which are probably the most expensive because you have to buy the game and whole console to get them. Or you can try to find them on eBay, but good luck trying to find them for under $100. I'm actually very excited to see if they're going to start giving out limited edition or additional limited edition Nintendo Switch Lites after the holidays, or maybe with releases of newer games. In the past with the 3DS, they had 2 or 3, I can't remember off the top of my head, different Zelda variations. They had a couple of Mario variations. So it would be really cool to see like if Breath of the Wild gets its own Nintendo Switch or Switch Lite version. If we get some kind of cool like Mario version of the Nintendo Switch Lite, being that it is a little cheaper, $100 cheaper than the original Switch, I feel like that gives them a little wiggle room to like make special editions or put the console on sale. Nintendo is like notorious for not dropping down their prices. It's been almost 2 years and you're finally starting to see like Zelda and Mario Odyssey and games like that finally go on sale because of the Amazon Prime event that's going on right now. A thing that could potentially happen is that you can trade in your old Switches. So with the Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee Switches that came out November, like the Christmas time last year, you were able to trade in your old Switch and get your new Switch. Now the only thing is, back then they didn't have the cloud system where you could back up your save data into the cloud and then get it back onto your new Switch, but now they do. So you have the potential to stuff all of your memories and all of your game saves into the cloud, trade in your old console, get the new console. I think if I remember correctly, GameStop is taking the old Nintendo Switch for $200 straight out, and then you can get the brand new Switch Lite for $199. The difference would probably be like tax or something like that. And then once you bring it home, you can download your save files and then have your new Switch with your old games in it. I assume it'd take a few hours depending on how many games you actually have downloaded, or maybe overnight if it's like you're just a person that does all digital copies. Now, you would lose eventually a little bit of the resale or trade-in value if you were to do that and then get one of these cool colors. Let's say you get the limited edition, or you get the gray for some reason. You want the mini and you get that ugly gray. Now, they come out with the best color Nintendo ever had, which is the atomic purple, and you want to trade it in. You're probably gonna have to eat the price difference, because the Nintendo Switch Lite being a lower price coming out the gate, it'll probably have a lower resale or trade-in value unless Nintendo does some kind of deal to trade it up. Now, if I am going off of my memory, I'm pretty sure Nintendo is the only company that does that. I don't remember any time where they said, hey, bring your Xbox One and trade it in and you get like a huge discount on your Xbox One X. With transferring data from your old Xbox to your new Xbox, you actually have to have both Xboxes with you so you can put the cord into one and then to the other. I think PlayStation has a similar system, but I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm actually really excited about these color variants, and I hope they drop a whole bunch. I actually have quite a bit of the Joy-Cons for the regular Switch, the color variants. I even have the Hori, not a flex. And I did bite the bullet and order the atomic purple Joy-Cons off of eBay. I'm hoping when they come in, they work perfectly fine. I actually know like 2 people here that bought eBay Joy-Cons. Like, they're the real Joy-Cons just with the skins on them, you know, the fake Nintendo covers to make them look like the old atomic color Game Boys. Nintendo is literally sitting on a gold mine, and if they capitalize this, it would be amazing. I think, in my personal opinion. You can think something else. It's cool to be wrong. It's fine. I just wanted to make a quick video talking about it because a lot of people were upset, and you guys know that getting upset over color variations or anything Nintendo is doing, RIP National Dex, is not gonna affect them at all. They're just gonna continue doing what they're doing. So you might as well sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. You can follow me on Twitch, on Instagram, on YouTube, just by clicking the links down below. I stream as much as possible because being in the military, it's kind of hard to set a complete schedule on there. So have a good morning, have a good afternoon, and have a good evening. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.